Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Today, we're going to be continuing with a little bit of a pattern we've been doing recently, where we're kind of doing runs with some factions that are, a little less than have enough for a full team, but, 3 people, it's frankly enough. So, of course, this time, we're going to be trying to see how well we can do if we just run the 3 Rosespanner identities. Now, the good thing is, it's 3 people compared to, the fact that, for, G Corp and the J Corp stuff, we only had 2 people each. But the downside is, I don't know if these units are... I mean, I guess there's no need to be, particularly, rude about it, because, they're good units, that's for sure. Rodion, especially, and, they just kind of have some strange synergies with each other. It really feels like they wanted a 4th Rosespanner unit, at least, because, tremor, rupture that requires tremor. I feel like there really should have been another Rosespanner rupture unit, but oh well. Maybe we still have plenty of time left in the season. Sure, we're getting a lot of Season 0 stuff still, but in time, maybe. We'll just go bottom path. We'll do it like that, sure. But yeah, we started with the funny E.G.O Gift that gives us a bunch of tremor on all enemies, just to make our tremor stuff work better. Pretty very beneficial. And I guess another thing to keep in mind is this entire team has some decent things, because this is a burst tremor. I think Rhymeshank's a burst tremor. Yeah. And of course, Pursuant's a burst tremor. So we do have a lot of E.G.O second burst tremor, so we can definitely get some good usage if we can get in stack enough tremor. Although we don't have a lot of people, so it might not be the easiest. Especially since Gregor is just going to be building up Rupture. He's got Tremor on his skill 2, I think. Yeah, 2 Tremor count. It's decent. It's good to have someone that can actually do something about Tremor count. While they are going to all start with 4 Tremor count, the Rosespanner units aren't exactly the best at keeping enemies at high Tremor count, because their burst Tremors reduce Tremor count. Yeah. But yeah, originally I was planning to do this yesterday, but I changed my mind because I got the random tier 4 E.G.O Gift and was like, okay, poise it is. Alright, question of the day. This is another basic one that I really feel like I should have done earlier, but it kind of slipped my mind. But what's your favorite E.G.O Gift in Limbus? Which of them do you like the most? Because personally, this is definitely... Oh, that's funny. Definitely a bit of a weird choice, but I really like the Nebulizer. I'm not the biggest fan of Poise. I think it's fine as far as the aspects of the game go, but Nebulizer is just so funny. Oh, this is unfortunate. We've got no chances. Literally none. Alright. Oh well. But a Nebulizer, you can just get Fritz on anyone. I think that's funny. It's a one gift I always go for. I feel like I kind of made that apparent. I feel like I very frequently will take random Poise stuff for the sake of, oh, maybe we'll get Nebulizer, even on non-Poise runs. Just because I enjoy it a lot. I know it's not the strongest, but it's probably my favorite. There's other ones I like a lot too, like the coin and stuff, but the Nebulizer is one that I just really like for some reason. But yeah, leave your answer in the comments below. Very unfortunate we didn't get the Goldener in there. But I feel like I often do see that happen on the first floor. Normally that would be a good thing, but we just don't have the people to win that check. I think I probably should have taken the other option then, but I don't know if the other option would have gotten me the pot. It might have. And then there probably would have been a check on that side or something. I don't know. Because if you can succeed the check, it's a super hard check to succeed at if you don't have, something that it actually wants. But if you can succeed, you get the golden urn, and you just get 60 costs as well or something. So it's such a really good thing to get. No luck. Oh well. Let's grind them, grinding this Inquisitor to bits, to pieces, as you do. And so far they're doing fairly well. see. And they've definitely got like some good passives, that's for sure. Like, I think Rosespanner Rhodion's passive is a little bad in my opinion because it makes her spend all her charge because I like her skill 2 more than anything else, but her skill 3 with her passive kind of just doesn't get her enough charge. Yeah, like if we get a little bit more gluttony, inflict rupture to targets with tremor, decent. Opponent has -1 clash power with the 5+ tremor, and that's pretty good, yeah. Just he's got a slightly better clash power most of the time, because these things are always gonna have tremor count, we're always gonna be inflicting tremor. And of course bursting tremor does more, but costs some charge. The only one of those like passives that has a very notable downside that can kind of mess you up. But it's also like so cool. I kind of wish it was pierce power instead of blunt power, but it's not like that big of a difference, I don't think. One more fight on this floor. We'll go blunt weak. Oh yeah, I should probably mention this, but if you're watching this when it's posted, I'll currently be live streaming Lob Corp. So feel free to join in. It'll have started like an hour before this video got posted, so feel free to check that out. The link's in the description below. And that'll be something, because we've finally gotten to the point where we're starting to do core suppressions. The run's definitely picking up, notably now, even if the days are getting longer. Enough plugging, though. Nice. Mercel really does love his 4-coin, like, +2 skill 3s. Could be worse. It is funny though that, like, the Rosespanner units are the only, like, charge-heavy units that literally, like, have pretty bad upside 4s, because all the other charge units have pretty good upside 4s. I guess, once again, Rabbit Heathcliff's a little bit of an outlier, but they couldn't buff him, like, reasonably in any sort of way. That would be a little too silly. Okay, Dragon get a burst tremor off, that's good. And also gonna inflict rupture in the process, that's fine. You know, I guess one of the really strange things with the Rosespanner is the fact that, like, these 3 people have a total of 3 status effects they're all, like, semi-working for. They're not all working for Rupture, but they're all, like, they're all charge-focused, they're all tremor-focused, and Gregor's Rupture-focused. Definitely a little all over the place. And, like, I said this before, but I think I really like Rosespanner Rhodion's gimmick. But it is very strange in how it's very unrelated to Nico's gimmick himself, because Nico's got some, like, janky, like, weird tremor status effect infliction things you don't really pay attention to much, because his fight's not anything too memorable. But, like, something like a status effect that makes him, like, gain clash power against people, the status effect based on how much tremor they have, or, like... I don't even remember what the other one is. Definitely odd. But of course, I do love the classic case of 2-coin skills that actually are 4-coin skills under certain circumstances. Stuff like Shi Ishmael and Kurokumo Honglu and partially Ting Ting Honglu. We'll go for that. They're neutral to our blunt attacks at least. They resist our pierce attacks, so we're just gonna try and minimize the amount of pierce attacks. And this is going to be a fair bit of tremor, I think, because, like, she's going to spend a bunch of her charge, yeah, in order to increase the amount of burst tremor. Nice. Saw through that person, and then just kind of stared at their corpse for a little bit. Lingered a little bit on that image. Oh. Now, because the Ting Ting guy has a passive, so when his friends die, he gets super sad. He's super sad right now. Yeah, loses 15 SP whenever an ally is defeated. He's not looking too swell now. He's panicking, he's gaining his attack power and fragile. As some units gain when panicking. Yeah, we need some healing. Gregor's taking a far too much damage for this being floor 1. Don't Ting Ting Man goes, though. Like, of course, because of Starlight, we'll heal every fight. So, we'll be in a decent spot no matter what, but I'd like more healing. Bleed synergy, burn synergy, 2 of the stat effects we have no need for. And Bloody Gadget really also isn't something we have too much synergy with. Do we have any random bleed anywhere? I don't think so. I don't think we've got any random bleed, any random burn without, status effects. So we'll take Bloody Gadget. It'd only be a 20% damage up instead of 30% on a random person. We don't have anyone with Lust, but that's still good. Not really something to complain about, I don't think.
팔 배터리 교체 했었나?
Alright. These ones. And Blunt, of course, is going to be our best form of attack here. Luckily, we've got mostly Blunt. Gregor doesn't have any Blunt, but the other two have Blunt. Oh, that guy just died instantly to rack up some scores. And hopefully Rhodion's gonna get another... she won't get another skill 3, most likely. She might if her second speed slot does. Darn. Because she's got her 20% blunt damage up this turn, and her only blunt attacks are a skill 1. So if you want to go for her anyway so she can build up charge to use her skill 2 effectively. But then again, most of these guys do resist the pierce attacks, so her skill 2 maybe isn't the best choice either way. Okay, retreating. Coward. The robot's is neutral pierce, so he's a very good target for Rodion. Indeed, we can double vibration compression just to do a bunch here. And that should be pretty good. Assuming, of course, she gets the 95% heads on her second and third coins, she'll do plenty of damage. Yep. All heads, and a lot of stagger damage with that. That's good. Because the robots do... No, these robots don't. It's only I think it's only the TLA robots that take additional stagger damage. I don't know. No, those ones might as well. I think all the robots might have those same, like, more rupture damage, more tremor damage passives. That kind of was... Those were the stat effects that were kind of being, like, brought into, like, focus in Season 2. And, like, how Bleed was in focus for Season 1. Especially early on with the Rosespanner stuff. There's been a minor focus on sinking. There's been like no poise. Like literally the only poise unit in the game that wasn't in the game on launch is Rodion. Which isn't exactly the unit to be proud about having, I don't think. Oh, this brings us sinking. The body back's healing. I might take that then, honestly, for a little bit of healing, and then we can give Gregor like something else. We can give him a skill 3. Should we? We'll give him another skill 2, actually, because his skill 2 is the one that affects Tremor. His skill 1 doesn't really help the Tremor build at all. It's only Rupture stuff. And we'll go this path, so we can get more cost. Or should we? Should we fight the Abnos? I think we should fight the Abnos. Because fighting Abnos means 70% chance for E.G.O Gift instead of 30% for their risky encounter. All at the cost of getting 20 less cost from winning. Yeah. Alright, who am I scared of? Those guys? It's really just these guys, alright. You do that. You do that, and then you can just go for someone here. I guess them. That's the one doing the most damage out of these ones. You're gonna take some Prada from the Prideful Remover, but Rodion resists both Pride and Flash. Yeah, good. There we go. Now Rodion got some charge to use next turn. We will have 2 speed slots, so should be good to use at least 1 vibration compression. They're attacking her a little bit. You can rack up the scores and vibration compression. Very good. That, and then you go for this one. Dominating. Alright. So we're attacking all the ones that aren't staggered, so we're clashing against everyone that we physically can be clashing against. Flicking some tremor, bursting some tremor, flicking some rupture, and then using all the rupture immediately. Good. Rack up some scores to gain charge and then immediately spend the charge once again. Decent though, blunt damage up now. So now she's gonna get a blunt damage up, rack up some scores. Vibration compression isn't good here, so do it on that guy. Rev up on this guy, sure. Grease change to this guy, and then like... I'm not clashing against this one yet, so Mercil can clash that guy. That's a neutral actually, maybe we should. We'll grease change that one and then we'll force break this one, I think it was. Yeah, that'll be good. Yep. Didn't even spend all our charge that time. How nice. Okay. But now we've reached our max amount of speed slots for the fight, so we pretty much have a full team as far as the game is concerned from a standpoint. And we do this. Alright, that's fine. Luckily when he got tails, his target also got tails. He's healing back up a little bit, that's nice. Don't think they're all gonna die here. I don't think Rodian's gonna be able to kill that Pride guy. I think the others all die, though. Yeah. So it's just you left. So, damage, redirect with you, and Mercil finishes it off. Very good. Now we get an event. The Floor 2 event is always a rare thing to see, but it's a nice thing to see. Do more damage, take less damage against enemies with sinking. Alright. Oh, you! Rose sign. We're gonna be seeing you real soon. 2 weeks, really, which isn't like the most soon. Like, I mean, it's like 10 days, really. More or less, yeah. We'll take your Rose, though. That's rupture stuff. That's fine. Not like insane rupture stuff, of course, but like it's rupture stuff. Like 4 rupture on a random enemy. Yeah. Okay. Blunt and Sloth, so it's either Apple or Calendar. And it is Apple, alright. Apple's probably pretty easy for us. Good thing about fighting Apple with like smaller teams is the fact that if you want, you can just stall for until you've got all your speed slots against this first phase. I mean, really, there's a decent chance it does that. Just take you that long naturally to deal with the first phase. What, by turn 4, we're gonna have all our speed slots, yeah. We'll gain 1 in turn 2, 1 in turn 3, and 1 in turn 4, and then we'll be out at 6. Everyone will have 2. So I don't need to stall here. I don't think I'd kill it fast enough. But it means that we'll go into the second phase, which is when the fight actually begins, with pretty much everything we could need. Then we could probably use this time to focus on building up charge if I was really thinking it through. But, oh well. That's fine. Rodian's building up charge. And... yeah, this thing's already dead. So, that wasn't exactly optimal. I should have stalled a little longer. But we still have enough to clash against everything. We don't, because Mercil's not being targeting. He can't redirect anything. Alright. Well, you're not doing, like, a lot of damage, so, that's fine. We'll do a little bit of this. A little bit of... that's a neutral. That's dominating, though. A bit of this. Inflict Fragile on Rodion. Rodion can take it. And then Mercil, you attack that. I should have attacked the head more, because we need to break the head in order to actually stagger it. I think I went all in on the body this turn. Yeah. Looking like it. I don't think you can stagger either part, though, so our tremor stuff's not really doing much here. Doing good damage, though. But yeah, I don't think the head's being destroyed this turn. Body's at half, though, so we could just keep on going for the body if we wanted to lean into that joke. Okay, but now we can actually redirect everything. Dominating, dominating, dominating. And you... Oh, you're out of charge. Alright. You're gonna want to do something like this, and then use a vibration compression on the body. Just so that we can make sure she's got enough charge in time. The clashes should go first, so she'll be able to get up to 6 charge, or get up to 8 charge it is, yeah. And then she'll spend 3 of it when she bursts tremor, assuming she gets all heads with the vibration compression. But first things first, we've got a head to immobilize. Now the actual Abno itself is going to be immobilized entirely next turn. This is what we call good. And now we've got a vibration compression going for the body. Just to almost destroy it. We can destroy it now. Rack up some scores. You got a little bit of blunt damage up this turn. Thanks to your passive. We do this. And rev up isn't enough to kill with the vibration compression. The rack up some scores will do it. Tails, that's actually unfortunate. Yeah, it lived thanks to that first Tails, I think. But Gregor still got the apple. There we go. Yeah, we're looking at it. Victory. We see it. We sure do see it. Thinking doesn't help us. This is good for ego spam, which we don't need. Commemorative coin's good though, because we can use this to get Gregor's secondary to go multiple times, which is not a bad target for the commemorative coin. Certainly could be better, but like what else do we have that's got a single coin? Anything? Oh yeah, your skill 1's a single coin. Alright, and we're not like we want to use that multiple times. But Gregor's skill 2 is the main thing we use the coin for. And possibly a little bit of egoing. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Like we can use Pursuance and we can like burst Tremor twice with it if Pursuance goes twice. It's not bad. Okay, Rosespanner v Rosespanner. They've got one more person than us. But we've got effectively E.G.O on our side, so we're still doing fine in terms of our scaling, I guess. I think restreams go twice. We can do a little vibration compressioning and a little bit of racking some scores. Vibration compression is going to tear through these guys since they're weak to Pierce. Don't know why I said tear at first. That's not the correct pronunciation of the word I was trying to say. Okay, only spend some of your charge here. That's good. Not going to be enough to charge vibration compression next turn, so you're going to spend 3 charge here. Oh, you didn't, huh? Didn't get her final coin off. She got a Tails, I think. That's good then. Now we should just be able to kill everyone without any other issues, I think. Yeah, looks like it. And Grease Change to finish him off? Not quite. Mersault to finish him off. Alright. Now we've got an Abno fight, and then we'll get to our shop. Oh, I should look at the boss score. I hope it's going to be a Pierce week 1. Because if so, we might be able to fight E.G.O. It's blunt, so it's not going to be E.G.O. Alright. No E.G.O. and E.G.O. violence. Not this time. Maybe one of these times. One of these days. Alright, you guys. Who are we worried about? Probably the Wrath guys? Ooh, that guy we are very worried about. Alright, rack up some scores. Weak to this, that'll be good. And then, I think this is where we use a Pursuance. So we can just hit all 3 of these. Yeah, I can do that one because it'll go first. And you can't redirect that one. Oh, that's unfortunate. The Rodent's gonna take a little bit of damage no matter what. Yeah, that's fine. We've got our Pursuance going. It'll burst some Tremor. It'll do 4 stagger damage to these goons in the front. And it'll just stagger them instantly because they're weak to blunt. And I think they're neutral to Sloth? I don't remember though. They're weak to what? They're weak to like Bloom. And some other Sin Affinity. And the Resistant to Wrath and some other Sin Affinity. Tremor burst them all, and the pursuance goes again. Just, you know, make sure these guys are going to be in a little bit of an unfortunate spot.
반드시 부서진다.
Yeah, 8 HP on those guys. Yeah, Fragger just killed that one. Nice. Okay, what are they weak to? Yeah, they're weak to Lust and Wrath, and they resist. No, they do resist Sloth, alright. So that's why it didn't do too much damage. Still did pretty good damage. They're not like the most healthy creatures. So we do this, and they probably... The top left's probably going to live. Yeah, we're not, the coin's not going to trigger, so we're not going to get an additional attack, because we're going to kill. Oh, you didn't have enough charge to actually use your skill, too. I didn't even notice that. Really should have. Well, there's only 2 alive. So we can deal with them. Struggling. Grease chain. Oh, that's good. Then like that. And they should be dealt with, yep. Wrath down. And we'd like, eventually, like, because eventually we're going to be getting our NV Pekatulum. Maybe we'll, like, actually see it in a Refraction Railway too, for all we know. But, like, eventually we're gonna get, like, a 7 Pekatulum fight worth 1 of each of them, which seems cool. Deals HP damage to enemies with skill inflict thinking. Oh. That's actually pretty good, because we've got a skeletal crumb, so we just deal more damage to enemies with thinking and take less damage from enemies with thinking, and every attack inflicts thinking now. Blood, sweat, and tears, more stagger damage. That's not a bad idea. Damage up on Abnus is nice. I like to go for Abnus fights so I get more E.G.O gifts. But place Gregor's skill, blood, sweat, and tears. Do I want to change Gregor's skills more? Maybe I should give him another skill 3. Replace another skill 1. Yeah, might as well. Might as well go all into it. Then do I want this? Not particularly. I don't really think we need more damage as much as I want more tremor. Again, a classic example of me prioritizing trying to get a joke off over what's just straight up a good idea. But, that's how you play the game. Go for the funny choices, not the good ones. The ones that could build up to something else happening. And of course, we do have some random sinking synergy going on now. I'm gonna overclock this just to see. Yeah. Not really interested. I mean, just go for this, honestly. It'll go twice. Yeah, that's not good, I don't think. How much damage they're doing a lot of damage. I think I do want to Pursuance, just to make sure I can stagger this guy, because it'll stagger them. They're weak to blunt. Their attacks are going first, actually, so, never mind. I didn't factor speed into it. Kind of a silly thing to not consider into it when I was trying to outspeed someone. Yeah, that's rude. But we've got Pursuance, and we got a heads on it. That's pretty good. It actually might kill someone, and if it does kill someone, then it's not gonna get used again. It should be pretty good. Not quite. Very close to killing someone though. So now it gets used again. He's at negative 25 sanity. So I gotta be a little more careful from now on, I think. A little bit less Pursuance spam, a little more mental health awareness week. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there we go, at least. I wasn't paying attention. Mersault might have gained sanity back from killing those guys. They were bugs, though, so I don't know if they were high enough level to give him sanity. Maybe, though. Okay, but now we get the boss here. Blunt weak. We've got Blunt. And they've got the weak. E.G.O could be bad, of course, because E.G.O's annoying. Yeah, speaking of the annoying guy, there's the annoying guy. Alright. What do we do here? I think we gotta, like, try this. We're gonna take some damage. The plunge in's a little dangerous, but there's nothing we can do about it. Just gotta hope Gregor doesn't take too much damage. Alright, that guy got 2 tails, so it's mostly fine. As long as we win our clashes, these guys are gonna stay low sanity mostly. It'll be pretty good. Ooh. Grease Chain's going twice is super nice, because look at that. He's already got 5 charge, which is as much charge as he'd ever need, really. I think he only needs 4. He doesn't have his actual attack right now, though, so he doesn't get to make any use of it. How do you block this? It's a lot of damage, actually. This isn't a good clash to lose, but there's not really much else to do. Yeah, just block it. You do resist the pride, so maybe it won't be that much damage. You're weak to the pierce, though, which probably is more noteworthy. Okay, this is fine, I think. These chains go twice, therefore giving him more charge. Oh, going for E.G.O, doing approximately 4 damage. Oof. Yeah, sure thing. Rack up some scores. Good for, I just straight up killing this guy? Yes, that's good. And giving Rodion her little strength up next turn. Her blunt damage up. Just so she probably can get another good skill 3 off. Guess we haven't been able to change her skills at all, so maybe not like the best, but that's fine. Neutral there. Ew. Yeah, it's a 17 on his max roll if he gets 2 heads, and he's got positive sanity, so he could theoretically get 2 heads. Struggling there. You need to actually hit with this to gain your charge. Let me check something real quick. AADD is not a bad choice in this. So Spark Discharge when these hit the attacker gains charge count. Okay. I think that's a good idea. And we've got the resources for it, I think. Because it's just, I guess I should click and hold because I can see here, yeah. Yeah, it's what we have. Gloom and Envy. Oh, I guess I deselected it there, but that's fine. ADD, it'll go twice. His sanity should still be fine afterwards, and E.G.O's gonna have a bunch of Spark Discharge. Okay. Boink. Really just boinked him. ADD going again. Hitting this guy this time, sure. Kind of forgot ADD wasn't a mass attack. Honestly, I thought it was hitting 3 people. Do I need to upside for it to be a mass attack, or threat spin it to be a mass attack, or is only the corrosion a mass attack? Something like that, probably. Okay, this is going to inflict a little bit of rupture and give himself more charge. He's already at max charge, so he's actually... No, he's going to spend his charge to give to his allies. That's right. That's what his passive does. Okay, that's unfortunate. But it's fine, because Rodion might be able to... No, she's not going to be able to... Oh, no, she's been staggered already. Huh? Why did it show the stagger before she actually got staggered? Alright. Ooh, that's not good. Alright. We don't have anyone that actually targets the person in the back, do we? We do not. Alright. So what will deal with this guy? A good blunt attack. That's what we need. So like a Liquor Domain here might do enough, honestly. Something like that. And it'll go first. Yes. God. You should probably Chains of Others just to weaken E.G.O a little bit. Prevent him from being such a nuisance. Stagger him in the process, I think. Can't tell exactly how much damage E.G.O needs to take, but he's weak to this attack, so I think 40 should be enough. The stagger. Yes. Sure was. Oh, Chains of... Oh... Really? You just... Mersault just killed Rodion. Because Liquor Domain's no longer gonna happen now. Because now, because Liquor Domain was gonna target that guy that Mersault decided to kill. Oh no, it's being used again. Oh, that's nice. So can E.G.O just change targets now? This might have been a thing for a while. I might be getting this mixed up. Oh, you need to just defend. You cannot attack right now. That is too much bleed for you to warrant attacking at all. So I guess if the person you're targeting dies in a normal fight, your E.G.O can still go off. That's probably a long time thing. It's probably been like that for a while. But I've just kind of gotten into the habit of either not paying attention to that or working around it. Okay, you have even more bleed now thanks to your nails, so Oh, it's a 7 with a 27 count. Did I read that wrong? It was a 6 with a 20 count. I thought it was a 20 with a 6 count. I'm pretty sure I just managed to entirely read her bleed backwards for some reason. Because I got confused. Because a while back, they did switch where the potency and where the count were. So maybe that was throwing me off. I don't know. Anyways, that was a long fight, but we made it through. Ooh, Nebulizer. Was speaking about it. Rupture is good too, though, but I really like Poise. Pride or Absolute Resonance. We can get Pride or Absolute Resonance, possibly. So we'll all go for it. We've got a little of every status. We've got like a little bit of Sinking build going on. We've got a little bit of Poise build going on. And these guys already have Charge, Tremor, and Rupture. So, might as well push it all the way. And we'll go for the Abnos here.
활 배터리 교체. 했었나?
Rodion's a little low. We gotta use Pursuance. That's our strategy. We just gotta... Whenever we use Pursuance, it'll specifically target Rodion and Greater Thing. Can it choose the same person once? Twice? Maybe?
있으십니까?
Uncertainty. 2 other allies will lose HP for 30% of max HP. Maybe it could target Rodion twice. I don't know. I can't use it now because I'm kind of short on Sloth, because we don't really have a good way to build up Sloth, because, yeah, it just Mersault skill 3, which we only have 1 of. Oh, not great. Okay, some strong attacks are going for you. You can win like this one, though. You can win that, and what else do we gotta deal with? You probably clash with the one going for you. Neutral, that's fine. It won't be too much damage if she loses. That's the only reason why I'm willing to let it go through. And therefore going for a weakish attack, yeah. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Only barely, though. Maybe I shouldn't have been, you know, like, this is fine. Maybe that was foolish on my part. That's going twice, though. More charge for you. Okay, favorites dominating. Dominating, that's good. And you also need to deal with both of these two. Absolutely need to be clashed with. You can dominate this one. You can dominate this one. Then, Vibration Compression isn't going to be good here. Just go on. No, you should clash with it at least. It's not going to get the 4th coin because she doesn't have nearly enough charge. He's got no charge, in fact. Their skill 1 lost the clash. And that's her only actual way of building up charge when her passive is active. Staggered, though. Got a crit, though. Yeah, that was decent. Let's grind him. He'll inflict a bunch of Rupture here, and they've got a Rupture count already, but the Rupture count's gonna... And the Rupture potency is gonna go down because of the fact that it ran out of Rupture before the Rupture was reintroduced into the features system. And now he's just gonna... He's chilling on our side now. We tamed him in case, it looks like he's not tamed. He's just sleeping. Smile. You're probably the worst person to be clashing right now, huh? Alright. We won't have you clash then. Dominating... I could just change this and, like, grind him that guy. Something like that looks good. We're clashing with both the people who need to be clashed against. Rodion's in on execution duty, and she's doing a great job of it, as always. All we need now is a way to inflict a little bit of bleed, and a way to inflict a little bit of burn, and then we'll have a little bit of every status effect on this run. Truly a rainbow of effects.
어제 톱날을 열심히 손본 보람이 있네. 그렇지.
완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
Oh, right now against Poise, prioritize with Gloom skills. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? We've all got Gloom. It's the only thing we all have. We don't have any Wrath or any Lust in the slightest. We've only got 1 Sloth and we only have 1 Gluttony. But we've got plenty of these 3. Which is good for, like, AEDD's sake, I guess. I guess it means we're in a good spot for, like, Rhyme Machine. That's something. What do we go for? Rack up scores first? Yeah. These two are going for Rodion, that's good. The Rodion should be fine. For now. Once again, she's going to heal a little bit of HP thanks to the phlebotomy pack. Not much, but it adds up. And that guy died instantly. That's good. Really quite the nice thing to see. And okay, Mersault's gonna be the one taking the one-sided attack now. That's fine by me. We do something like this so we build up charge because this attack's gonna go for before this one, I think. Most likely. And then we go for Grease Chains here because it has a better chance of winning clashes and it'll trigger the coin. Alright, yep, as expected, Rodion's going to build up some charge with this attack and then get off her Vibration Compression on the guy that's just trying to block, just trying to live his life. Oh, Gregor lost his clash. So no coin for us this turn. Oh well. Grind him, Grease Chains. Alright, they'll die now though. There's no chance any of these guys survive unless we get really stupid luck, which I don't think we can get now. Even if we get all tails, I think we're set. Because it's just you left, and we're grinding you. The meat grinder. Good risky encounter, I'd say. And pick a top path here. It literally doesn't matter. Ooh, Perversion. That's actually decent for us because that gives us the ability to gain more sloth and more gluttony from just getting kills. Pretty much everyone can do this, yeah. Gregor's got the best chance. Needing one of 3 to get heads, at least. And Blunt Week of Time. He's countering us. The counter's gonna do a lot of damage. Actually, that is a scary bit of damage, possibly. Do I just block with you? Honestly? I think so. Yeah, why not? Let's just not take that counter. Because Gregor is weak to both Wrath and Pierce. And I'd personally rather not take the damage. It was like, it said 40 damage on heads, and of course, decent chance he got tails there, which would have been 15 damage. But I don't really think we can afford taking 2 big hits of damage, and we don't really have any good way of healing. I guess it's fine when Gregor or Rodion take damage, because Mersault can do some healing. That's fine, I think. Favored there. Favored might go poorly. Yeah. It is. Alright. That's a stagger. That's not good. Okay. Luckily this guy's got a weak baby attack, so we can just stagger him. Yes. Alright, so you're not dead yet. And we cannot pursuance because we do not have the sloth. And these guys are killing everyone. Ooh. Huh. Okay. Step 1. We need to stagger this... No, not this guy. Do we need to stagger anyone, actually? We need to counter... We need to stagger this guy. Because even if we do something like this guy's still going to get an attack going for Rodin, which it says won't kill. That's true. But I'd really rather just kill this guy. Actually, finishing run-up should do it. I think we're fine. I don't think we need to do anything. I was planning to do some like fancy stuff with like Legger Domain or something. That's a lot of damage. Does Pursuance give protection next turn? Yeah. Alright. I'm sending it. That's good. This kills. Yep. Alright. That's an enemy down. And he's also going to kill this guy because he's staggered already, so he's just going to take a bunch of damage. Good. Some damage. Okay, not too much. Some damage. That's a little more scary just because Gregor's a lot more frail. And he's weak to Wrath. 26 HP. Alright. Finishing run-up should do well, though. We need Mersault to just... Whenever Mersault gets a kill, thanks to Pursuance, Yeah, he gained 2 sloth there, so we've actually got enough to use Pursuance and heal off their people a bunch. Alright. That's good. That's really good. So we just do this. Pursuance will go twice, which means we should just be able to heal up both Gregor and Rodion, because there's no way this kills both of them. It definitely kills the other guy, but the actual guy that was at 100 HP isn't going to die from this. Oh, crit, nice. Yeah. Because it killed, it didn't go again, that's right. I just forgot to calculate that. I forgot to include that in my calculations. That's fine. We still got a bunch of healing on both of them, so I'm still satisfied with that. We can shop here now. We can heal people up if need be. More Gregor skills again. Is this bugged? Like, I'm genuinely wondering. I feel like I've been getting, like, rigged odds for a lot of these. A lot of these randomly picked people have been kind of the same. I guess I need to rewatch my videos, because I definitely noticed it with my, definitely noticed it in, like, actual, like, the syncing video I did for the hard mirror dungeon, when I managed to get Otis all of the times. I think there's genuinely something going wrong. Here I'm asking 2 charge count. That's not bad. I'll take that, I think. Shadow in the Flask is also really good, of course, for the sake of Pursuance, and Gregor doesn't need any more skills. Yeah, these are both, like, they're not, like, the physical best things we could have gotten here, but, it's decent. And we'll heal everyone a bit, mainly so we can get these 2 healed up a little bit, get some sanity back on Mersault. Stuff like that. Weak to Pierce, weak to Sloth, so it's Snake time. And Snakes should be... I was going to say should be easy enough, but their second phase is going to be an absolute nuisance. We've got a lot of Pierce, so we can do a lot of damage to them. I think for once we might... Ugh. A lot of strong attacks I do not like. Alright. And we're gonna... No matter what, one of them is going to be a one-sided attack, so I think we're going to ignore... I think we're going to ignore the thwack. Yeah, we're going all in on this guy again. I was going to be like, we should probably hit this guy a little bit for once, but, never mind that idea. Instant charge, that attack will go twice, that'll be decent. Favored, sure. Favored, sure. Not great odds. That's fine. Grease Chains might actually hit the other guy, and if so, it'll do... Yeah, it's hitting this guy, so it's gonna do a fair bit of damage to him. Roughly a quarter of his HP. Okay, that's unfortunate. Favored, more like unfavored, am I right? Favored's like what? Favored is like 60% to 80% or something? 60% to 90%? Something like that range? If I'm not mistaken. A while back they actually like said what each of like the ranges actually indicated. And it's something like that. Grind them. Yeah, I like to grind them. I would like that very much. Oh, and we can't redirect anything. Alright, that's awesome. That's really awesome. You need to hit with this at least once. Back up some scores, go for this one. So you're gonna get hit by this. So gain paralyzed next turn. That's not good. Like to win against this stuff though. Paralysis and okay. I think Rodion just needs to take the paralysis. There's nothing we can do about it. Means next turn she's gonna be in a bad spot, but eh. A little bit of rupture on that guy. Sure. Not gonna amount to much because we don't have any rupture support beyond just the minor amounts of rupture that Gregor himself inflicts. And I guess also we've got the Talisman bundle, which is a little bit. Yeah, there's your paralysis. Enjoy. And then this kill this guy a little bit. Oh, we might actually be able to kill this guy next turn. It's not a bad choice. You're going for 5 attacks now. Why do you have so many speed dice? Your right arm's almost busted though. Oh, you spent too much of your charge. Oh no, she didn't even spend any of her charge. That's not... the issue isn't spending charge. The issue is she gained this from like the random 2 per turn, I think. From the portable battery socket. Alright. So you're not going to win any clashes. That's the issue right now. So we're going to have you go for the right arm a little bit. Try staggering it. Favored. Dominating. You don't have any mass attacks available, alright. Force break this guy, possibly will stagger him straight up. Attack's coming for you. That's a hopeless. Not exactly great. This is all right arm. This is only one left arm attack, actually. I didn't even notice. So, like, something like this, and then, like, grind him on the left arm. So we should be able to stagger this right arm. Gregor's gonna get hit by that attack. But that should be the only one-sided attack we deal with if we actually do stagger the arm. Okay, good damage already on that guy. Okay, even with paralysis, that's good. You actually gain some charge with the rev up now, so you can actually use your vibration compression to its fullest. And yeah, we're just doing a bunch of the right arm now. Not quite enough to stagger it, which is good. Not enough to destroy it, I mean. We did do enough to stagger it already. Next turn we will be able to. And you take a little bit of damage, but thanks to Liger Domain, he resists Gluttony. I think? Yeah. Okay. Vibration compression this arm. Hit with a rev up too. Grease chain this guy. Just grease chain this thing too. And then probably go for this arm a little bit. And that should be good, I think. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's fine. It's unfortunate. It can be both at the same time. Oh, and you got a tails there? How do you get a tails there? You're gonna be able to destroy that arm, but that's unfortunate. That's the coin at work. The other grease arm is going for this, destroying this guy's right arm. You got another tails? Alright, this is very rude. That lost to Clash, because that arm could have been destroyed by now, but we got quite a few unfortunate tails that turn. God. Okay, we can destroy the arms, that's fine. We're gonna kill you as well. We're gonna, like, rack up some scores. That'll be enough to kill you? Not quite. Alright, then we're also gonna, like... Oh, you can't do anything this turn. Yeah, you attack this guy a little bit. So you go for this. Something like... this should be good, I believe. If I'm reading the situation decently enough, which I could be. Because this will take out one of the arms. And no, this will stagger the arms. The other one, this one's gonna take out this arm. And that's the left arm again, okay. Oh, crit there. The crit's gonna be enough to actually make this a death. Yeah. That's good. Okay. There we go. Now you just have one arm, alright. That's good. We can get our finishing run up off. And then just have everyone go for, like, charge gaining attacks. And some of them might get triggered. I don't know. Just not gonna go for anything really, like, particularly good this turn. Okay, yeah, but that's the only thing that actually gets to go off. So now we're gonna get a bunch of poison now. And we're gonna be unable to win against this guy with flashes. Because, it says we're doing well, but, like, these 11s minus 5 are very dangerous for us. Maybe. No, is it the... which ones are dangerous? Oh yeah, it's because 11 minus 5. These are lies. These are all lies. I think the 7 minus 1, I think, is fine. Yeah, that's the one. Those are the ones we're actually going to clash against. These two we ignore. These ones are the ones we actually try clashing with, like, some stronger stuff. Okay, and we'll have everyone go for the rightmost attack slot now. The rightmost attack thing. The rightmost skill. Like that. Probably should have changed who was actually going to be clashing there, but oh well. We're getting some tremor on this guy, probably. We'll burst tremor eventually. Grease change is going to actually give it some tremor count, so maybe it won't run out of tremor count once the vibration compression goes off. Yeah, that's decent. This thing can't actually get staggered, so I don't know why it matters. I forgot. It's only the normal snake guys that can get staggered in their second form. This guy cannot. And... oop. Alright. That was unfortunate. Well, Rodion still gets the kill, but that was a rude, like, final shot from that guy. There we go. Long snake fight. Very Refraction Railway 1 reminiscent. snake fight. Can slow down enemies inflicted by tremor burst. Sure thing. We could have taken the bleed thing or the burn thing from like the status effect rainbow joke, but I think we should go for the actual decent option here. Our odds aren't exactly the best from now on. Like, we could do this, but like, if we get swamped with too many attacks, we might just die. This is just, yeah, just IQ people here, so this is fine for now. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, actually. I don't know how fine it is. We can just try, like, a fourth match flame or something. It's not a mass attack, that's right. The corrosion's a mass attack, but we can't use the corrosion because we don't have enough wrath to safely do it. We do? Oh no, it's, yeah, we don't. I was just reading that wrong. Yeah, it's very clearly wrong. Alright, we can rhyme shank them then, though. Just to deal with these guys a little bit. It won't be able to stagger them most likely, but it'll do some damage to them. Which is good. You can tell, like, I'm gonna need some damage on some of these guys. Yep, Rodian's been staggered. That was not enough, it would seem. Alright. This is the part where we pull out Pursuance again. And, pray. Okay, this could be fine still. Because Pursuance is gonna go twice. Oh, you're gonna go first, aren't you? Oh yeah, you sure are. Alright. This is fine. Oh yeah, overclocking this works. This actually might lose the clash, though. That would be insane. How are you likely to lose this clash? Oh, that's because... Oh, I see. I was reading right. It's because it's a 28 on Tails. So most likely he's going to get a 14 here. Alright, better options then? How's Lantern Corrosion looking? Lantern Corrosion actually... We'll hit this guy for more damage, probably, theoretically. So maybe this will do enough to stagger this guy? Probably not, but it's better than nothing. It'll go twice, that's the issue. Okay, I think it's decent chance of doing decently, though. It's also doing a lot for the Taiku guys. This could be good. I'll heal up Gregor a bit in the process. I don't think he needs it too much, especially with Pursuance healing him in many ways. But it's nice. Countered, yeah. Expecting that. Alright, got a heads this time. And it is hitting the guy we really desperately need to get staggered. So maybe it'll do a lot of damage to him. Oh, it staggered him, I think. Maybe? No, it did not. I was reading that wrong, I think. Okay, Pursuance though. Get some healing. Pursuance is going first, so it's actually going to heal up Rodion a little bit. Could make the difference. I think it did. I think it did. Oh no, there's another attack, that's right. Well, the 3-star's dead now. It's not good. Very not good, in fact. In case you can't tell. You know, my strategy was close to working. I guess. Doing a lot of damage at least. Oh, these guys are the guys that actually want to be low sanity, isn't it? So we're not going to win a lot of clashes now, are we? We can get a Gloom Resonance going, though. That could increase our chances. I think I actually managed to get ahead. Sad. For him, at least. Okay, yeah, this is fine. I'll take a little bit of damage here. And now we kill him. So, will these two be enough to win this run? Maybe, maybe. We're gonna need a lot of E.G.O spam. We're gonna need a lot of ADD spam. I think that's the only E.G.O we have that we can actually use, like, consistently. Because we just don't have enough resources of, like, most of the sins. Oh, bluer. I'll take that. That's sanity, that's SP damage. Oh, this is healing, that's good. We've got two things back to back that hurt people who don't have pride, and you just see Gregor suffering in the corner while Merciless. It's like, this is good. Yes. And we're gonna go like this so we can get to the shop. Boss is the fairy not fairy gentleman, the fairy long legs. Alright. So we're about to get our third fight against a fairy in this game with Refraction Railway 2. So silly. Okay, we still got enough stuff to go for Legerdemain here, so I think we should while we can. And we'll block with you so we can get Legerdemain to go twice. Sure, Gregor's Sanity's not going to be doing too well. I mean, but it's Legerdemain, his Sanity's still going to be fine after using it, because it barely costs anything compared to a lot of other E.G.Os.
완벽한 한 방. 시원한 걸.
Yeah, I think this is good.
버틸 자신 있어?
Yeah, and you got a crit there.
1타 2피 맞지?
Blocking, so he's not taking a lot of damage. He resisted as well, so he took pretty much no damage there. Oh, and look at this. Look at how convenient this is. Okay. Decent damage. That guy's dead, so it's only one left. Oh no, it's two left. Right. Forgot that guy's still alive. Yeah, that one went twice. That's fine. Because Gregor finishes it off. And, yep, alright. I think we only have one more fight, because it's one more fight than it was an event, then the shop, then the boss. We'll have to see how we can do here, though. Because it is a blunt weak fight, which means it is very 50-50 on our chances of continuing our existence, I think. You guys aren't weak to blunt at all. You guys are neutral blunt. I forgot. This game's funny like that. Very funny like that. Alright. Oh god, we cannot let these two attacks go off. These two looks very scary, so we're gonna instantly Legerdemain. Wow, they're daring today, aren't they? I know. Like, screw this wallop's not worth using here. It just suspends our sloth, and Chains of Others also suspends our sloth. We just kind of gotta hope this guy gets staggered and doesn't do, you know, his theoretical 86 damage on Mersault. Once again, it's theoretical. I still, like out of habit, read those numbers as, like, oh, it could be anywhere between these two. I don't really consider the fact that, like, oh, that's only a statistical, like, best odds, and there's a low chance they'll actually roll that high, but, ruin a brain. It happens. Staggered one of them. Can't tell if it was the right one. Looks like it might have been, though, the one I wanted to get staggered, or... I guess it was, since Mersault didn't take his stupid damage attack. First break, that's a neutral. Oof. Here's a slash at least, so that might still be fine. You need sanity so you can win some clashes. Some attacks are gonna go off, that's fine. Alright. There we go, Greg got some sanity and did a lot of damage with that attack, and it's just dealing more damage to this guy, but you still got a Tails at 35 sanity, and you got a Tails at 35 sanity twice in a row, it seems. Okay. I see how it is, game. We're going for Legerdemain again. Ooh. Alright. Be like that. He's not staggered yet, somehow. Okay, that's good. And this is a stagger, that's for sure. Yep. And this is also a stagger. Nice. Legerdemain hitting 3 of these guys. Legerdemain, my beloved. Or just 2 of them, right? Because of speed slot rolling. We can clash everything here. I don't know how much we want to clash with Mersault right now, though. He is a little bit low. Yeah. I think we just pop, like, one of these 2 here, Chains of Others them. Just for safety's sake. Because a single attack could be enough to cause Mersault to get staggered here. And Chains of Others is probably better than Screwless Wallop, because it's only 1 sloth cost instead of 2, and we need our sloth. I guess all sloth does for us is Pursuance just really saves Gregor's life by healing him. So it's not like the most important thing. We don't need to like work entirely around it still, but I like it. Beneficial, I think. Okay. This guy's panicking, so he's gonna get. I think we're good. I think we're set now. Yeah, we'll go for these because this guy's got no chance of winning. It is negative 45 sanity, so I'm fine taking clashes with Mersault now.
열심히 손본 보람이 있네.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
Grinding all our enemies to dust.
어제 톱날을 열심히 손본
That's what we'd call
보람이
deserve.
있네. 어제 톱날을 열심히
All
손본
right.
보람이 있네.
That's good. That is very good. Hopefully we get some good items, some good shop. How are we doing on cost? 300, decent. This is awful. This does not help us at all. My opposite survival now of all places, really. Oh. Really? You're giving me downpour? You're giving me downpour. I don't know why I'd get anything else. Sure, Mersault's like close to death already, but we have downpour, which is the tier 4 tremor gift. I don't think I've physically gotten downpour since my first time getting it. Like, I genuinely don't know the last time I got this E.G.O gift. I see it so rarely, but it's so good. Like, inflict turn amount times 2 tremor and tremor count on all enemies. At the end of turn, burst tremor on all enemies.
어,
And this is a boss who has stagger thresholds on every single body part of his, all 3 of them, I think. Because he's got his head, he's got his body, and he's got his arm. Oh no, he doesn't have stagger thresholds on any of them, actually, huh? Never mind, so this is awful. I thought he did, but no. He doesn't have any stagger thresholds at all, so downpour does nothing for us. Maybe we can stagger the clover or something. Why do you have no stagger thresholds at all, though? I guess I think I just got it mixed up. This is the worst possible boss we could have gotten after all. Huh. And we kind of need Fragger to tank as much as possible, because Mersault... But, or I guess Mersault's doing fine on HP now. But anyways, we're gonna use ADD a fair bit, I think. The only one we can clash against. How much damage are you gonna do? A fair bit. Could try blocking. Don't think that'll help us though. So maybe we should... we should probably just chain some others. We'll spend our sloth that will weaken him next turn. We good. What's the most damaging one here? The rightmost one. Alright. That's also the one that's... the middle one is inflicting paralysis. That's fine. Not too concerned. This will go twice, so that'll be something, I guess. Could hit this part twice, theoretically. That would be decent. Doesn't look like it, though, based on the fact I didn't see the status effects again. Critical. Sure. You probably just weakened a body part that didn't need to get weakened at all and wasn't even going to attack next turn, but you never know. We're getting the ADD off on him so we can build up Rupture, theoretically, build up charge count by attacking him with Gloom, or just with anything. We build up charge count when we attack him with Gloom attacks, yeah. Which is Mersault skill 1, so it's not really something we want to use too often. Wow. Camera needs to do something on things that I went from so excited to so, like, disappointed in, like, an instant as soon as I realized this guy has no stagger threshold whatsoever. Oh, you need to just block here, actually. You can't win any clashes, that's right. But we can get a bunch of Rupture count in this guy, theoretically, if we win some of these clashes. Yeah, that's good. And some sanity up, so he's got a better chance of winning the other clash now. Nice. Yeah, this guy's at 11 Rupture with a 7 count now. Thanks to getting some of his skill 3s. Charge is still pretty decent. You can just keep on attacking this guy, give him more Rupture. I guess slash attacks are our best option here, aren't they? Even if it's something that you really wouldn't think is our best option. We're also going to destroy this body part, so no need to worry. Attacking with Gloom attacks. This body part might be able to keep on attacking after we stagger it, depending on how it works. Which is unfortunate. but Mersault's actually building up his rupture amount, actually, not rupture count. Right. Yeah, tried using all his attacks, but he couldn't because his arm got broken.
완전 제대로 먹혀들었다. 그치?
Yeah, 17 rupture with 1 count, unfortunate. Because, oh yeah, that's because it ran out of the ADD discharge. Casting Shade now. I mean, I think we just Grease Chains all these, and we win all these clashes with Grease Chains. And then... on Giant Clover next scene. Do we have any chance of beating this? Not really, unless we use an E.G.O. I don't want to use an E.G.O right now, though, I don't think, so I'm just going to let it go through, honestly. Keep on attacking this part. It's already weakened a bunch. I didn't actually notice how much bleed Mersault had. Not gonna lie. I really think that's something I should have at least noticed in the corner of my eye, but, huh. Okay. Is he just dead? He might be just dead. Tails? Okay, that Tails saved his life. He's staggered and very dead, though. Very close to his demise. Okay, let's grind him, let's grind him, let's grind him. And then, Grease Chains to win the clash for sure. Alright, we ignore the Clover. Grind him should do a bunch to him. Yes. And also inflict a bunch of rupture. Count on him. Oh, they're getting discharged, so we did just... Okay, we're tagging this thing a little bit, sure. Why not? Damn. And there he goes, alright. I took a little turn for the worst there, and I got a really exciting moment that actually turned out to do nothing because I forgot this guy didn't have any stagger thresholds. Really, like, the worst possible time to get down for then. I literally just wasted a bunch of cost on something that I thought... I wasted a bunch of cost on snake oil, basically. Gregor did the most there, makes sense, especially after that last fight. Rodian did the least, that's only because she died, though. She's probably the best of these identities, without a doubt. Or, I mean, they've got their different usage. Rodian's probably got the best damage healer, usually. And, that's what I call an exhilarating run, when, you know, things are going really wrong, but you still push through. More boxes, excellent. No, don't do a pull there. I don't want to use my 3-star guaranteed ticket for no reason. Although I don't think I'd have a reason to use it, like, ever, so... Yeah. Probably just save it for some time when I feel like using it. Maybe I won't even use it for a good purpose. It's a funny idea to just waste it. Oop. That's a 2-star. Ishmael, who would have thought? Ishmael and the Ishmael banner. What a shocker. Oh! This is probably W Ryoshi, but it's only a 50% chance. Could be any random 3-star. Oh, Rabbit Heathcliff. Alright. Sure thing. Not good. I'm still suffering on the... Still suffering a little bit as far as shards go. Gonna need to deal with some of them if I'm gonna want to get the new unit stop die. 3. Guess I can just use boxes, though. Boxes, my beloved. My 300 boxes. I wish my box number was higher. I didn't use you at all. I don't know why I clicked you. Probably because we just picked up an Ishmael identity, so I was thinking about Ishmael. But no, you weren't the star. This was actually a good run showcasing how funny Rosespanner Gregor could be, especially in combination with his AADD, which is an E.G.O I like a fair bit, even though it's not like a widely considered fairly good one. It's got a fun gimmick, that's for sure. That'll be all for this time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.